Hello friends, welcome to 𝘴𝘧𝘥𝘤𝘪𝑑𝑧 video session 114. So basically in today's video, we will try to understand the concept dataset builder. It's kind of an old concept which had been there all the time on the data flow side. We have to understand how that actually becomes helpful when we have certain kind of root known to us, and after that, to that root object, how we can connect to other related objects. So what I will do is I will quickly go to my data flow. Now the very first node which you see, that is nothing but your dataset builder. Okay. So once you click over here, we will first of all have to put the dataset name. Fine. So yeah, here what I can do is I can write something like, for example, if I'm building an opportunity, I will write opportunity dataset opportunity dataset. Something like build, because I build a lot of opportunity dataset. So I can write something like opportunity dataset build, and let me click on continue. So here, first of all, what you have to do is you have to select that particular object of which you want to build a dataset or a dashboard which will contain all the information. For example, I want to build an opportunity, let's say dataset. Okay, so I will have to get all the information in this opportunity. What I mean by that is, for example, now if I come to this. Let me just go to my developer content, for example, and here, for example, if I put a simple query on opportunity, ID, name, and space. So I see a total of 717 records. So I need a total of 717 records, which will be coming from that opportunity. And that will be a main object. That will be the root object. This is the concept of root object. Root object means that object for which you are building the dataset or dashboard for. Okay? That's the meaning of root object. Okay? So I will first of all search over here opportunity. Now, as you can see, it's mentioned root. As I mentioned you, the root object means that particular object from where you that will be the base of that data set. So basically, you will have all the information related to opportunities. But yeah, after that, for the related opportunities, if you need some information related to user or let's say accounts, then you can have further information. But all the details, all the information related to opportunity will definitely be there with nothing being missed out. Okay, that's the meaning of root. And so currently, our root is opportunity. Now, if I click on this plus button, you will see we have this field and we have a relationship. Okay, so maybe I can select a few fields. First of all, let's say I select ID, let's say I select name, and let's say I select state name. Okay, so with that part done, the next part which comes here is relationship. So automatically what it does is it will build the relationship, and as you know in data flow, we have the relationship built by the augment node. So here actually it will automatically build that relationship for you. For example, here I can go for let's say account ID. Okay, and maybe if any other things I need, that will be maybe owner ID. Okay, and that's it. Now here I can further add more relationship, like for example, I want to add the field which is, let's say, account ID. Okay, and let's say I need the field account name, and I need the field industry. Right, and that's it. And similarly from here, maybe I need the field, let's say, Okay, user ID and maybe first name. So yeah, that's it about this user ID. Fine. So now let me check if there are any more fields I can fill. I think I don't need anything. Maybe I can go for created date maximum, and maybe I can go for country. So that's it. As you can see here, now this is the view of the dataset builder where automatically you just have to know your root object. So basically, if you are developing something, or if you are somehow developing a dashboard, dataset, whatever, or you are working in a team, first of all, internally you need to discuss what is that main object, what is that object for which we need the maximum information, for which the dataset or the dashboard will be based upon. For example, you are building an opportunity data set or an opportunity dashboard. So every information related to opportunity has to be there, and of course, some other information related to certain other objects will be there, but you won't get that complete information. Okay, I'm sorry, Nakesh, but for sure, for opportunity, all the number of records which has to be there, it will be there. For example, in my case, I can say 770, so it has to be there. So that's the minimum root object, and after that, based upon the relationship it is already there in Salesforce, if you just understand that, you can just randomly click on this plus and you can select the fields and you can build the relationship. So for now, maybe I will just stick to these three objects, but we can actually extend it further. For example, for this account, if you want, you can go to relationship, and you can actually do it for user as well from here. Fine. And let's say I'm not quite sure if we can get. Let me just check if I can get something with contact. Yeah, these are the options which are available. Like from that opportunity after account, you can get further information on the user, and from here also, if you click on this relationship, like here, of course, you can, if now you want to connect with the contact, you can further do it from the user. But anyways, in our case, right now we will stick to this three object, that is opportunity, account, and user. Now, if I click on next, as you can see, automatically with the help of dataset builder, they have automatically built the relationship. You remember in one of the sessions, we were actually understanding the relationship of account and object, and then we built that output node. So it was a manual work, but here, if you can see, like automatically everything got built. However, it is only restricted to the digest node and the augment node. So the maximum thing you can build is the SFDC digest, augment, and the register node. So automatically it gets built up. Fine. If you just know the object and if you build that particular relationship via pointer click in the dataset builder. Okay. So that is the thing. So with the dataset builder, it helps you to leverage the relationship and the related objects and the related fields to bring it up on the dataset by just ensuring that you know the proper relationship and what exactly is the root of the object and what exactly you need to build up. And after that, you just have to select those relationship objects and their fields, and it will build up this one. Okay. So as you can see here, automatically, like they have given the name, it's how they prefix it as a decision for user. Okay. And these are the fields. Now, further, if you want, you can actually add it over here. For example, if I want to add further more fields, you can always come and add it over here, because once you have exited from that, once you have exited the dataset builder, you cannot go back to that. But yeah, from here, you can further select. For example, right now, if I want to select something like email, you can always do that over here. Okay? And first, we understood that propagate and save to that propagate. So we will propagate this, of course. And similarly from account also, if I want to select any other things, okay, for example, let's say I want to select annual revenue. Okay? So I can just click on save and it will propagate. Okay? And similarly is the opportunity, and in augment, as we already learned, so it will directly build that relationship. So if, of course, you can change that relationship as well if you want it. So it's like account ID, and it has taken up all the fields, and that right key was already automatically, being done by taken care of itself. Okay? And similarly, when they all so with opportunity, I connected that account, and with opportunity, I connected the user. So once it's connected with the account, the user also got connected, as you can see. Okay? So that user is here, and finally we connected that user from here. Okay. So, but here if you see, like in this case also, the left key, okay, so whenever something is there on the left, so as we have already learned a lot, it will extract all the information, all the number of rows related to that, and that is something for which ensuring that you know the root object is essential. So here, if it has taken the left source as opportunity, that means all information related to opportunity will be there. And in the further augment node as well, so it's taking that augment opportunity account, which is nothing but the opportunity is being carried forward. So all the records related to opportunity has to be there. Okay? So that's the thing about this dataset builder. Now if I click on update, and finally if I run the data flow, you will be able to see the dataset as well. Too many times. There will be some failure, which is fine. Again, by mistake, I ran too many times. But yeah, right now we can just monitor this. Fine. And let's see. So now this data flow runs successfully, and what I will do is I will just open up this data set. So first thing which you say is we are having 717 records because our root object was opportunity, and that is exactly matching with this number which we can see on the developer console. And yeah, of course, from here you can bring other fields as well. For example, I want to check the name. I want to check let's say the stage name. Fine. And like if you want to bring information related to account, it becomes easier as well. For example, you see we have this account ID.id, which means all the information related to account will be there. For example, you want to see the account name. Okay, each of the opportunity to which account they belong to. I can see it over here. Okay. And similarly, if I want to see something from the owner, I can see it over here. Like I want to see the owner name. Who are the owner for this? So I can, from the user, whatever is the name, that will pop up over here. Okay. So that's the way. As you can see, we have the name, stage name, the account name, okay, and the username finally. So that's the beauty about this data set builder. Automatically, you just need to kind of to point and click, not need to ensure you select the appropriate objects and appropriate fields, ensuring you know the root objects, and then you can select the related objects for that. And finally, the data set will get built. And after that, if you want to do further transformation, that always you can do. So the further transformation can always be done. Like you can take the help of filter node. Okay. If you want to filter out certain data, you can take the help of ladder node to bring out certain hierarchy data. Okay. Or if there is some complete expression, or any new derived fields which you want to add, you can always do that on top of this. But yeah, through this data set builder, which itself is the first node in the data flow, you can always ensure that that relationship aspect is something you don't have to worry about. You just need to do the root object, and further up it will build up all the flows for you. Okay, that initial setup will be done, and of course after that we can carry forward and check what further actions can be taken on the transformation part. So yeah, that is about this dataset builder in Dataflow. I hope you understood the concept. And just like we did for opportunity, we can have the root object for account and we can further build up. Maybe we will check in further session. But yeah, this is the heads up for this dataset builder. And yeah, let me know in case you have any doubts. And we will meet very soon in our next video.